I just right now watched Meryl Streep's Golden Globe speech, where she pretty much kind of just talking a little bit of shit about Donald Trump. Let me explain something really quick. First of all, this Meryl Streep is a cunt. Like a lot of Hollywood liberal actors, you don't call them actresses because they want to be called actors even if they're a female. They're not actresses, they're actors. She is a liberal cunt. She brought up right now about how Donald Trump was making fun of that disabled guy. Now, we all know the famous clip where he was like, oh, okay, well, you know what? It's like this. When Donald Trump did that, I don't think he had it in the back of his mind, hey, let me make fun of this disabled guy. This disabled guy was talking shit about Donald Trump. Hey, and Donald Trump, he's a counterpuncher. If you're going to talk shit to me, I don't give a fuck if you're sitting in a fucking wheelchair or you're fucking 7 feet tall and you're black. I'm going to talk shit about you. So he just like, So I don't think he was making fun of necessarily of his disability. He was just kind of making fun of him in general. But it's funny that she mentioned that, but she didn't mention that disabled kid in Chicago who got kidnapped and tortured and beaten and made to drink water out of a fucking toilet and was kicked and punched in his fucking head and had his scalp cut open. I don't see that fucking cunt rag talking about that, but who the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I to say anything about that? Anybody being disabled. And then this fucking stupid cunt starts naming off like people. Oh, you're from Canada. Oh, this person's from South Carolina. Oh, who gives a fuck? Yes, Hollywood is a very transient city. A lot of people from all over the country and all over the world go to Hollywood by the thousands of thousands. And you asshole cocksuckers are the reason why a fucking one-bedroom apartment in fucking Los Angeles costs $1,200-$1,300 a month in a shitty, dumpy neighborhood. Now, when she was saying, oh, you're from here, you're from there, there was no point. What the fuck is the point of telling people you're from a different state? What's the point of telling everyone you're from a different country? Who gives a fuck? I don't know what that message was really about, and it was tied into Donald Trump. Donald Trump never said anything about if you're from South Carolina, you can't come to Hollywood. So shut the fuck up, Meryl Streep, cunt. Now, there is a couple of people from different countries. That's fine. We have an immigration system. Donald Trump never said anything about immigrants. He said something about Muslim immigrants. And we're not talking about Muslim Americans. We're not talking about Americans that are Muslim. Muslim immigrants coming from countries that sponsor terrorism, are weak on fighting terrorism, and don't have our best interest in mind, i.e. Syria, i.e. Qatar, i.e. Iran. Shit like that. Okay, very good. So she spoke on that. She spoke on the foreign press and how we need to get the press together and to keep them safe. Well, yeah, because they're fucking liberals. It's a liberal press, so of course you want to keep them safe and keep them together because they spew the same vitriol and utter nonsense and shit that you do. So of course you want them together. Of course you do. All right, very good. And then she spoke on the power, in her own words, in other words, the power that actors have, and you know, they need to, there's a sense of urgency that they have a lot of power. I took her words, and that they, you know, they should hold it dear and hold it cherished. They're just basically sputtering the self-important tripe that all Hollywood actors spew when they're speaking publicly about politics, because they feel that normal people like us give a fuck what they have to say. Like she's on some type of a fucking pedestal and black bigots in this fucking van making fucking videos because I'm crazy. Which is kind of true. Let me explain something to you. When she threw the NFL and the UFC under the bus, saying that that's not the arts. First of all, you threw under the NFL, which is a multi-billion-dollar, as long as with the UFC, two multi-billion-dollar juggernaut forms of entertainment. Who the fuck are you to say that's not art? So what's art? Being paid to lie? Cunt? That's art. Okay, so all of a sudden now, football and UFC is a piece of shit. We're talking about two of some of the biggest sports in the world. I know soccer is the biggest sport, but the NFL football is right behind soccer, and MMA is right up there with it. Tens of thousands of people are employed through the UFC and the NFL. Tens and tens and tens of thousands. Lots of people make lots of money with their employment, either directly from the NFL and the UFC or indirectly from the NFL and the UFC. So she just chastised millions and tens of millions of people with that. The narcissistic shit that comes out of Hollywood elitist assholes like this stupid bitch Meryl Streep. That's what makes me sick, really. This is the nonsense. This is the reason why I hate actors. I hate actors. Let me explain. If you're an actor, I don't know if you're an actor and you're watching this and you want to be an actor, you're a paid liar. You're really not important. I promise you, black bigot, I'm telling you, you are not important. Okay? You're not any more important than me, and you're not any more important than this guy or that chick over there. You are not important. You are a paid liar. That's all you do. You get paid millions of dollars, way too much, to lie, to pretend to be a character that you are not. And you are very fortunate to have this job, to have this kind of fame, to have all that money. And you know what? When you say something, yes, lots of people listen to you. Lots of people listen to you, and you do affect a lot of people's thinking, but these people are fucking morons, and they have very low IQs, and they look at Snapchat on their phone all day. You have a lot of influence on Snapchat people. Those are your audiences, and those are the kinds of morons and buffoons that listen to shitty clowns like yourself. That's it. When you open your mouth, whether you're an actor or a singer, when you open your mouth, you automatically shun half of the United States of America. You shun them. Why the fuck should half of the country go see your fucking movies and listen to your fucking music when you're talking shit underhandedly about them? Why the fuck is that? This fucking bitch is the reason why I'm coming up with Cunt of the Week. Cunt of the Week. I gotta start doing it. Meryl Streep, you are my first Cunt of the Week. You know, I never really used to like saying that word, but now I do. Cunt of the Week, Meryl Streep. Just a fucking self-absorbed, douchey pile of nothing. I can't even name one movie she's in. I don't watch movies, really, but I can't name a movie that she's in. So, you're the Cunt of the Week. Congratulations. You'll never see this video. You don't know who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck. And I like how she left off with reading a quote from Princess Leia. Very sad story. Carrie Fisher died, and then her mother died the next day. That's the only reason why it's sad. Other than that, her playing Princess Leia, she's not an icon. She had no bearing on my life. She never did anything for me. I don't know if she volunteered her time with organizations, but I'm not going to speak ill of her because she died and she did nothing wrong. I just didn't like the fact that they made such a big deal about her death until after the mother died. And I still feel horrible that happened to her, you know. But hey, that's what happens when you know, heart attack at 58. I don't know. Could be drugs involved. Could be just a bad way of life. A lot of drinking, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is Black Bigot. This video's gone off too long. Cunt of the Week, Meryl Streep. You are a fucking pile of shit. Go Donald Trump.